Thank you.
Congratulations for this partnership. I think we are looking forward to seeing this partnership grow.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you. I just wanted to ask you, what was in your mind, or what did RailTel think about this partnership? What prompted RailTel to do this partnership with TCS on sovereign secure cloud?
So actually, RailTel has been in data center segment for quite some time, but we are the only government sector in government PSUs that manage our own data centers within in-house team. And so I think our teams were deliberating for quite some time, and then we found that as TCS, of course, being a very experienced organization, and you have developed a sovereign cloud technology in-house. So, and then we saw that there's a intent from TCS side also to join hands.
Yeah.
So then we found it really useful so that we can take it forward to meet various demands of government organizations, state units, CPSUs. And today we are here.
Having done our own internal assessment as to why this technology is relevant for India, I think we felt that it is necessary for us to, partner with some of the key enablers so that we can take the technology to a larger set of customers. Being a railway veteran, right? What are some of the areas where we can position sovereign secure cloud, whether it is in the, let's say, telecommunication signaling area, or even in normal applications in railways and outside railways?
See, as we know that owing to our population size and size of the railways, of course, there's a lot of need to, I think, use this data intelligently for efficiency, for productivity. So there are many use cases, and work is already going on in almost all the organizations. And if we talk of sovereign cloud, so the kind of global scenario we are in, I think the importance of sovereign cloud is becoming important every day. It is becoming more important every coming day. And the challenges which are being faced in the field of cyber security, cyber resilience, it becomes even more important that we make our own homegrown clouds so that we are not dependent on foreign technologies, foreign minds, and we save country, a nation from any such adversaries which might happen in future.
Right.
And use cases, there are so many that we will take years to actually develop. Use cases are everywhere. And this kind of unique combination, I think, which is there now with our MOU signing, will certainly be a very unique offer to government organizations. And I hope that we will have a good success.
Sure. How does government see sovereignty? I know you already mentioned that, given the geopolitical environment, issues around cybersecurity, is that all, or is there something else that government thinks about sovereignty, right? So that we can jointly address any concerns they might have.
See, I can't comment on government thinking about it, but what I perceive is that we have complete control so that we can decide what, when, and how the data can be controlled. Going to the lowest level of the technology, so that we do not have any threat actor available in this segment. I think that is where I perceive that sovereignty uh, will should be defined, should maybe government also defines, and make in India, of course, is very important element of it. Becoming sovereign cloud becoming a national priority not only for India, even globally. Every country is now talking about it. From your perspective, what unique challenges or opportunities does India face in this domain?
Yeah. So, in my view, Sanjay ji, I think different governments are talking about sovereignty and sovereign cloud, and they all have their own, let's say, criteria or parameters to define sovereignty. Right? When we spoke to METI and we discussed internally, I think there were two or three things which were very clearly standing out as to what should define sovereignty. Right. Uh, the very basic was that it should be a secure system, right? Uh, it should be a system which can be managed by a trusted partner in India. Uh, it was also kind of given that all the data that gets processed on sovereign cloud would remain within the geographical boundaries of India. So that was equally important parameters. But the third, and which is the most important, which we felt was not being addressed so far by anybody, was having the sovereignty from a control perspective, right? When government workloads are put on the cloud, many of them would deal with extremely sensitive data, right? And also it will be, a sovereign cloud would become like a national critical infrastructure for government of India. So it was very important that, when we talk to government, we are able to convey to them that, we can be the trusted partner so that for this national critical infrastructure, um, it can be completely relied on uh, to somebody like TCS and not be dependent on anybody else or not be, uh, let's say, impacted by any of the external factors, geopolitical factors, or anything of that sort. Right? That's how we defined sovereignty, and we came up with the offering sovereign secure cloud. In terms of opportunities, I think it is immense. I think government is looking at something, to take advantage of technologies, features available on the cloud which are not available on-prem solutions. Right, many of the large systems still continue to run on on-prem systems. So I think there is huge opportunity across all segments in the central government as well as in the state government.
I think I would like to add to your thing that in addition to that, I think migration from their legacy systems
Yeah,
will be a challenge
sure.
because there'll be resistance from within, and then you have to offer them solutions in such a manner so that the migrations are smooth,
Yeah,
because there would be even big four tech companies, clouds, and then on-prem solutions they are already having, and aging historical the kind of hardware they're using, maybe very old application softwares are
yeah.
there. So all those things will have to be taken care of when we
No, absolutely agree.
yeah.
On a lighter note, I think migration is our bread and butter, right?
On
A lot of systems that we do
so
do involve
so
migration anyway.
then another challenge may be there, because this is maybe first of, though not kind of we can say that it is not formally recognized by any government agency, but it's a sovereign cloud which has been developed by TCS. Certainly there'll be a few more coming in future.
Yeah.
So then India's digital ecosystem, if you talk of, then interop between these various multiple sovereign clouds,
Right.
how do you perceive that? How can they become interoperable, vendor agnostic,
Yeah.
and then ready for the emerging technologies in the coming future? And that too, when we are talking of agentic AI now on one end, and then as systems also on the other hand,
Yeah. No, that's a
edge computing.
very
Yeah.
good question. I think again, going back to our design discussions about sovereign cloud, we were also very clear in our mind that it will not be one cloud for every application or every problem that we are trying to solve, right? In the field of AI, for example, and if there is, if a particular application is not dealing with sensitive data, and some public cloud, for example, gives you a lot of advantages from the tools that are available. So the beauty of the orchestration layer that we have designed for a secure sovereign cloud is that it can manage multiple clouds. It can actually manage clouds as well as on-prem infrastructure. So depending on the need that any particular department or customer would have, you can say a certain part of workload I will run on the sovereign cloud. For some non-critical data or non-sensitive data related application, I can run on a public cloud. Or if it is highly secure and I'm so concerned that I don't want anybody to have a look at the data, you could run on an on-prem system, and then get all of them get orchestrated through the TCS Sovereign Secure Cloud orchestration layer. So coexistence amongst multiple clouds and even on-prem infrastructure, I think would be required in the future, and thankfully we are ready for it. So yeah.
I think so. You mean to say that, and what I also agree with you, that is going to stay not a single cloud technology,
Exactly.
but it has
Yeah.
to be a hybrid of.
Absolutely.
There'll be public clouds,
Yeah.
bigger ones.
Depending
There'll
on
be
the need. Yeah.
edge clouds, edge computing, and then
Yes.
sovereign and on-prem also.
Yes. Yes. So
Because
depending on the
that,
need,
yeah. So
you
we have
just
to.
run the workloads in the most appropriate technology environment. It's an exciting future. We are really looking forward to this partnership and seeing what opportunities it opens up for us. From your point of view, where do you think it will take us, let's say 3 years down the line?
See the opportunities and challenges we have discussed. So I think it will depend. There's opportunities are galore. I think it's not easy to handle. There's such a vast potential already waiting for us, but it will depend upon our synergy and how fast we act on details,
Right.
and so that we can take this marriage forward to make it success. But I'm sure that the kind of organization TCS is, and the kind of young energy RailTel is working with, our teams will make it a good example for people to talk of,
Yeah.
maybe in near 2 to 3 years term.
Sure. Sure. All marriages need hard work, and we
Yes,
are
yes.
in it together. So yeah, we are
Thank
ready
you.
to do that hard work. Thank you.